Welcome to the Mastermind webinars. My name is 𝗕𝗎 I am the founder and head trainer of mastermindwebinars.com, and I really appreciate your time today. We're going to have a really good webinar today. We are going to talk about the 8 things you need to build a successful business online. Now, these 8 things are very important. And you don't need to know how to do all of these things by yourself. Maybe you will have a partner that can help you, but we're going to be going over those. But before we do, let me go ahead and give you a quick introduction of myself. I've been doing internet marketing and sales funnel and web development for almost 20 plus years now. And I didn't at first know what I was doing at all. I got into this business of building online businesses out of a necessity because after I graduated high school, I got into the military, after I got out into the Army, and then from the Army into manufacturing. From manufacturing, a span of, let me see here, I got out of the military in 84. So from 84 to 94, I went from a production worker to a floor supervisor to a production manager. And then in 1994, I hurt myself on the job, fell on some ice, herniated discs, and wasn't able to drive back and forth, wasn't able to be in the cold. So out of a necessity, I had to create a business online so that I could support my family. And before that, the internet actually started in 1991 in August sometime, and I got on the internet as soon as it started, before AOL even came along. And when I started out, I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I got involved in a hobby business. I put it online in 96. That's when you could start e-commerce in 96, and started learning a lot. Didn't know too much of anything about it, and learned from my trials and errors, and started, doing pay-per-click, which was on 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘.com, I think in 98, and started sending that traffic to just a page. Like, let me show you. Just like here on Lead Recruiter Pro, I'm going to back up, sorry. Just like sending them to a page, just like a page like this, with no opt-in, nothing. Sending traffic directly to that page and not collecting any information. And I was getting some sales, but I was thinking to myself, I got to collect these people's information. I mean, I'm spending thousands of dollars at that time when I first, started doing pay-per-click, and then it ramped up into tens of thousands of dollars. I literally, in this niche business, we did 100,000 plus leads, or hundreds of thousands of leads. At one time, we were doing 5,000, 10,000 leads a month coming into this business. I had at one time 45 people working for this company and over 25 salespeople with 2 managers. And we were bringing the leads in and we were calling them. And the reason I did that, I didn't even know that was a lead capture page or an opt-in page that you're looking at right now. I didn't even know that. There was no name for it, right? But it was a logical decision for me because I felt like I'm sending these people directly. I'm not capturing any information. I'm showing them what I got before I get any of their information, and the conversion is very low, and I'm almost not making my money back on my marketing, okay? So I stumbled on to building a lead capture page, or you could call it an opt-in page. For this webinar, we're going to call it a lead capture page, where people actually put their information in to get to what you want to show them, okay? So they have to do something first before they get to your information, regardless of whatever that information is. And this so happened to be in the pet industry, products and helping people find champion pets, dogs in particular. But, I learned a lot from this experience. And again, I didn't know any of this. Anybody can learn this. It does take time, but I didn't know this. But since being online in 96, as far as e-commerce goes till now, hundreds of thousands of leads we've produced. I've been either produced or been part of producing hundreds of thousands of leads in multiple niches, tens and tens of millions of dollars in online sales. And it didn't come easy and it didn't come overnight, but I learned a lot from trial and error. from my failures and my successes. And what I bring to these webinars is that experience. Now, one thing about me is I don't have a lot of time, and I do give free membership to mastermindwebinars.com. All you have to do is put your email address in and access, and then there's 5 steps to take. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Some referred training and referred webinar and a book in there, and then joining my Facebook group where you can ask me questions and I give you answers on anything to do with online marketing, sales funnel development, and sales optimization, lead conversion, any of those questions that you'll learn about here, on these webinars. But I don't have a lot of time, and I produce 1 or 2 of these webinars a month, and then I also will answer any questions in the group. My goal is to give back. I've got successful businesses going on. I'm building with my partners, and I'm also consulting for right now a multi-million-dollar business. I could take on more consulting clients. I just don't have the time. I'm good where I'm at, and that gives me the time to do either 1 or 2 of these, and also to answer some questions. And my team answer some questions in our private mastermindwebinars.com group on Facebook. And when you access with your email in here, you will get that information to join that group, and then we'll see that you're in our list, and then we'll approve it, and then you can ask your questions there. No solicitation there. But I want to give back and help people succeed online and not spend the millions of dollars that myself and my partners spent learning, okay? I know this stuff. I know how to do it, and I'm giving this information away for free. And people might be thinking, okay, Jim, what's your alternative motive here? Well, there's tools that you need and resources that you need in order to build an online business. And I recommend them to my people on my list. And if you love the free training that I'm giving away for free and how I'm helping you out, if you can sign up for this tools under my link and let me make a little residual income on that, I'm happy. It helps me pay for some of my time to do this and bring this to you folks, okay, and help everybody out. But very easy. You go to mastermindwebinar.com and just sign in, and then you will get on my list. I do not mail out my list every day. I know that everybody teaches that you need to do that. I don't have the time to do that, but I do email you out when I have a live mastermind webinar, or I have something that I'm doing on my businesses online that I want to share with you that can help you, or I want to share a resource or a tool with you. Maybe I send out, I think this month in May, I might have sent out 5 emails total. I do not email every day. I don't have the time, but I do want to share with my free members on mastermindwebinar.com. Want to help you get to that shortcut to success. Want to help you master your online business success. So now let's get into this. So there's 8 things you need to build a successful business online. And the first one is traffic, okay? Now, traffic is critical, and there is abundance of traffic. But when you're building your sales funnel, that's what I call a static website really doesn't work. You need to build a sales funnel, and I have plenty of videos, webinars on that. I'll show you in a little bit. But let's first talk about traffic. So traffic. I use a little tool called SpyFu. And SpyFu allows me to spy on my competition ethically. And then when I start a campaign, when I start to promote something online, like I'm building something right now that I'll show you, that'll be launching probably in June. I just got some more assets to get off of my partners, but it's in the health industry called, it's a cardiovascular health product. And this is one of the main big dogs out there online, big competitor. And I go in here and I can find all the key phrases that they're paying for. And I can see where they're pointing them to. And I can see what they're paying for the most and all of that. So I can do recon, find out all the key phrases that I need to utilize to send to my front page, my lead capture page, or my offer page, you know, because there's different things I'll show you in this one sales funnel that I'm building where I'm going to be sending traffic and they're going to be able to pick packages out. I'm not putting an opt-in page in front of that or a lead capture page in front of that one. Currently, I'm going to be sending them to the actual page like this here. If you go to their actual page here, copy this, they're sending their pay-per-click traffic right to this main page, okay? And then they give you a couple packages here at the bottom. They got testimonials. They give you a couple packages here at the bottom that you can pick, all right? So with this product, they're doing that. And if you've got it, I'm going to show you a lead magnet next, but basically I can see all the traffic they're getting, where they're sending it to, are they using a lead capture page, are they not using a lead capture page, and can see everything that's going on here. Every single key phrase that I can purchase. I might not need to purchase them all because some of the things that they sell we're not selling. But we can go through and find all of the best converting ones and start plugging them into our system. Now, there's other ways to get traffic, but I always suggest using Google and Bing. Yahoo and Bing are the same company. Pay-per-click first. You get traffic instantly, and you can find out whether your funnel, your sales funnel is working or not. Okay? Now, I use pay-per-click to send, I'm doing it right now, to send to lead capture pages, to get leads, and then to show them what I got. And again, the funnel that I'm building to compete against this company here, it will have a lead capture page that will then drop it on the sales page. And we will be doing it that way. And I will also be doing it the way they're doing it and testing it out both ways, okay? Because remember, when you are asking for information, whether it be email or their full name and email and phone, you do have people that leave, right? They don't fill it and they leave. And that's okay because they're going to do that if you send them directly to the sales page too. But I'll do some testing in the beginning to see what is the best way for the best conversion. What is my lowest cost per acquisition? Meaning, how much money do I need to spend in marketing to get one sale? When I get 100 sales, then I'll know, okay, I've got this much cost per acquisition. So I've got to send $20 worth of advertising to sell one bottle of my product. And then I want to get that down to $10, okay? So again, I'm going to start my traffic on pay-per-click on Google, Bing, Yahoo combination first. I'm going to go after my competitor. I'm going to use a spying system similar to SpyFlu, and they do have a free version that you can use. I pay $40-some a month because I want to really dig in. I mean, I can do a lot of investigation here. And let me show you on my blog, blog.mastermindwebinars.com. If you watched this last webinar in April, very, very powerful webinar. It's an hour, but it is worth your time, I promise you. Get a pad and a pencil or your Word doc, watch it, and take notes. And then there's another one here where I really go through how to basically ethically hack your competitor's sales funnel and traffic sources. Watching this one here and this one, this webinar, Mastermind webinar here, will give you a really good idea and a very, very good understanding of how to put together a sales funnel and how to get that traffic. Okay, but traffic is critical. There's a lot of it. Don't worry about it. You're going to track it and see what's converting the best, and you're going to scale what's converting the best, okay? But traffic is the very first thing that we always need. I guess I moved that. That was weird. Next thing is a lead magnet. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so let me go over here. So let me show you first. So again, what am I offering here for my free membership? Just put your email in, you're a free member, then you go over on the next side. I can show you this real quick. I have nothing to hide. because I give massive value to people. I want to help you succeed and build your business online. So they opt in, and then I want them to, of course, whitelist my email. I recommend a book that they buy that teaches them, all they have to do is pay the shipping and handling, and it teaches them a very important book. All of my team read this book once, and they're going to read it again. Very important to do this. I know most of the stuff that's in here, but it's a great book to use as a reference to .com Secrets. Teaches you about sales funnels, teaches you about how to create the proper messaging for emailing, create the proper webinars. All of that is an unbelievable book to get for $7.95 for shipping and handling. So I put it there as a second step because I feel it's very important. And when you read that book, my webinars are even going to be better for you. Okay, they're even going to be better for you. Next thing is I want you to register for our next live mastermind webinar like this one here, so that you can get some more information to help you build your business online. Once you get it up there, you're just going to keep optimizing it, right? You're just going to find the right traffic, and you're going to keep on optimizing the sales funnel, the messaging behind it to get better sales conversion, all right? Optimizing the lead capture page, split testing them to get better lead acquisition, meaning get more leads into your funnel, and then get better autoresponders, make sure that people are opening it up, you get the right kind of subject line and all of that. So, and the right things in the body where you're getting people to open and click through and take action, right? And I get into all of that. I go through that pretty much in the other webinars I just showed you, and I'm going to talk about that more. And then join the Mastermind Webinars private group. This is where you can ask me or one of my team members questions. Anything that you got going on with building your online business, we're here to help you. We're like your private consultants for free just by giving me your email address and getting on my list. You're getting access to all this. And then this is a webinar that I recommend. It's given by Russell Brunson, the owner of ClickFunnels, which has done $360 million since 2014. This young man in his early 30s is a wizard at this stuff. He's one of the best out there. Tony Robbins uses him. Lots of people use him in Fortune 500 companies for their sales funnels. And again, you know, it's another webinar that you can watch. It gives you great information to take notes so that you can compare the notes. And I'm pretty much teaching a lot of the similar things, but I'm also, Russell's very, very busy, so he can't give individual attention to people like I can in our group, whether it be ClickFunnels that I utilize. I'm going to show you, I started moving my company into it, and I do have another system also, or whatever. I can help answer questions. My team can help answer questions because we're not dealing with 40,000 members. I mean, this is what is in ClickFunnels right now, over 40,000 members. But he does this webinar. It's fantastic. It's free, and I recommend that you do that. Now, once you've done these things, once you've opted in, you're in my list, and you're going to get access to my private training that I post in the back of, well, actually right now I'm posting in the group, okay? So there is private emails I send out only to my mastermindwebinars.com list, and there is posts that I post on videos and more videos. I'll be getting more and more videos that I'll be posting on there, maybe 1 or 2 a month, that is going to be valuable. And again, you can ask your questions in there, okay? So that is, you're getting access to this by just giving me your email. So that's a lead capture page. And again, if somebody tries to lead, I pop up and get their email again, okay? That's a lead capture page. Now, there can be people that ask for more information, but my lead magnet here is to give you free membership and give you all the value that I'm giving. Besides this, I give on the front end, which I'm doing right now, that's open to the public on my YouTube channel, sent to my list that's not the mastermindwebinars.com list, letting you know about these webinars. I also have private communication and private postings and answers for you in that group to really help you succeed online. And again, what I'm looking for is if people want to use ClickFunnels, I want them to join under my link because you're going to get the support, the extra support from me and my team that you are not going to get in ClickFunnels, and we're using it now, and I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing in my company. But you're going to get that, and that's basically what I'm looking to do. The tools I recommend and that I use for my business, for my folks that are in the mastermindwebinars.com to get those tools from me. And, you know, when you do good things for others, they pay you back that way. And that also opens up another level of support. When I see that you are in those tools, you can email me at info@mastermindwebinars.com, or you can email me at jimmy@jimmyschwinn.com, and I will help you again in the group. We will help you with your tool. We will look at it and see what you're doing and give you opinion. It's best just to do it in the group, but if you ever did need it, if I was tied up, I would send it to one of my trainers, one of my team members. But again, it's best to use the group, but we will help you, okay? Make sure that you have everything right in something like ClickFunnels or in Lead Recruiter Pro to make sure that you're doing it right online to have the best chances of success. So again, a lead magnet, let me get into showing you some examples, okay? So a lead magnet for your lead capture page. Webinar, recording webinar. So you can have them opt in to get access to that, to register for a webinar like you did here, or to get watch a recording webinar. You can give them a special PDF report. You can give them an ebook, a white paper, cheat sheet, a blueprint. A lot of people get scared and they think this is a big deal to create a lead magnet. It absolutely is not a big deal, okay? You can give them email tips and series. I'm going to show you some examples here that these people might have spent an hour putting together. A video series, short e-course or tutorial, a membership, free or trial. That's what I'm doing on mastermindwebinar.com. That is my lead magnet, okay? A free consultation, contest or sweepstakes they can enter. So these are just some ideas. Take a screenshot of that. Okay, and these are just some ideas. Now here's some examples. These are things I've opted into to get. I'm looking at Instagram influencer marketing. I'll train that in the future once I master it with my team. But I wanted to get some information, so I put my email in and 5 tips, and basically this is the document I got, a 3-page document. So this is a really very quick, inexpensive thing to do, okay? So anybody can create a lead magnet. Anybody can create a lead magnet. All you have to do is put some time into it. Remember, a lead magnet is about giving information out that is going to help solve your target market's problems. Everybody is looking for solutions to their problems, right? Online businesses want more sales. They want more leads to generate more sales. Everybody has somebody who is overweight, wants to lose weight, right? So you can create tips and PDFs for any niche, any market. Next one is, I wanted to get this information, this little spreadsheet here. This was, again, influence marketing, see? On Instagram and YouTube influence Rolodex by this guy right here, Anthony. So I had to give him my email to get this information. That's another thing you can do. Maybe you have a Rolodex of good information that your target market can use. Another way to do it, right? Here's another one. Mostly images with some text on top of it. Success mindset. Somebody threw this together. I just wanted to see what their lead magnet was so I can use it as an example for you folks. Very simple. Very, very simple. So there's no excuse on not creating a lead magnet, and it is critical in order to collect leads, okay? You need to do it. You've got to create a lead capture page with the lead magnet. You're going to follow it up with autoresponders, emails, and probably text messaging, webinars, inviting people to webinars, all of that to eventually get people, to get to know, like, and trust you, and then either purchase a referral that you recommend or purchase a product that you actually have, okay? So you've got to have that lead capture page. So we talked about traffic. We talked about the lead magnet, and now I showed you the lead capture page, right? My example on Mastermind webinars. I'll show you another example. This is a system that I'm partners with a technology company. They do the back office. And this system we use for traditional business, but it's also used for network marketing, direct sales. Hold on one second, got to get some water. But we actually do use it for our wellness company that is non-network marketing or direct sales. I mean, I actually have a sales team that works leads. This has one of the best contact management systems that I've ever seen, and we're going to go through that because that's on our list. So let me show you some more lead capture pages, just for you to get an example, regardless of what the industry is, right? I just want you to understand. So these, of course, are to get people that are looking to work from home, right? So you can see all these different lead capture pages. So let's preview this one. Now again, when you add more data fields, the conversion rate is going to be lower, right? Let me give you an example. Like in ClickFunnels, I've got, let me browse my funnels, and I've got here, well, you see I'm building the Mastermind webinar funnel. I'm building this funnel, but let me go into, these are some funnels I'm testing out, which is cool because I want to get familiar with the system, because I got this system at the end of February. I watched this company for a couple years and wanted them to work most of the bugs out. They still got a little bit going on, but again, $360 million they've done. So since 2014, 40,000 members in the system. So I'm moving more of my static websites that I want to move over where I need a sales funnel over to this, because it allows me to build the capture page, the lead capture page, and the sales pages, and the thank you pages, order forms, all of that in one system. Has the autoresponder integration in here, and SMS I can plug into this. I can move people into Facebook groups, into Facebook audiences, custom audiences, out of custom audiences. And again, if you go through the webinars I showed you, this one here, and that other one, that will get into more detail. I don't want to go into that here because I've already done it. You will really understand what I'm saying, so go through that. But as I was testing out more or less the .com Secrets book, the Expert Secret books, which both of these I recommend and have links under my any of these videos you go to. There's links here if you don't mind. Get them through my affiliate link. You only pay for the shipping and handling. And again, if you ever decide to get into ClickFunnels, you go and sign under me, and then that allows you to ask me questions to help you with your sales funnel in the group. If you're in the group and you're in ClickFunnels and you got it underneath my affiliate link, then I'm going to help you get your funnel straight, okay? That's my promise to you, all right? So again, I got a couple little different cool things going on here. So again, let me go back. So I was experimenting, getting used to the system. I want to show you, like, let's go to the Expert Secret book offer, show you another lead capture page. So I want to get their email, right? And so if I go in here, this is another lead capture thing. And what is the lead magnet? I get this book for free. All I have to do is pay shipping and handling. So boom, I click it. Congratulations, you are. Now I would recommend watching this and reading this information. This is called a sales page, okay? And this sales page, it's amazing. I mean, you can bank on what this young man's teaching, but it is amazing how much effort and information that they did put in to giving away this free book. But it's a funnel, and there's upsales and all of those things in it, and great offers, one-time offers within it. That's how you want to do any sales funnel. And again, those other two videos, I actually take you through our sales funnel and show you the upsales, one-time offers, and all of that I'm actually building into heart health product that we have, wellness product called 𝗕𝗨𝗢𝗓, and we also have one called 𝗕𝗨𝗧𝗓𝗓. Actually, the same formula, but different markets that we're going after. One fitness, one online, more. But again, this is a very, very powerful thing. So you can see he's giving away the book. All the person has to pay is the shipping and handling. And then, of course, they've got some one-time offers, some upgrade offers, order bumps, all of that I do explain in these videos, okay, that I've shown you on the blog, mastermindwebinars.com. But very, very powerful. And again, what am I asking for? I'm asking for their email because I want to continue to email them. All right? So me going back and forth, I've been able to create some leads from, wanting to learn their system better, wanting to know their system so that as I'm building, my 𝗕𝗨𝗢𝗓 funnel, my body align funnel, my mastermind funnel in here, that I'm understanding how their system's working. And I've created 80 leads here. I've created 211 leads here. I've created 503 leads here. And so far, I've made $3,500 in commission. Okay? Now, this is just, if I spent my time every day, all day long, focused on only this, I could probably bring in 1,000 a day and then scale it even higher. Okay? But I was doing it because, one, I definitely like to make, and anybody that's in ClickFunnels under me, I'll teach you how to do this so you can make ClickFunnels for free. I'm actually making money on ClickFunnels. I'm making money on it, I mean, I probably spent maybe $500, a little bit more maybe in advertising to generate that $3,500 so far, okay? So, again, I was experimenting with their lead capture pages. I created these lead capture pages for their offer. These are all free offers, right? 2 book offers, 1 free training offer, affiliate bootcamp offer. And then I was seeing which one of these, I now know which one of these actually, a couple of them, the book offers seem to be the best that are producing the commission, okay? But it got me familiar with their system, which is very important. You need to get familiar with the tools that you're using, right? Real important that you do that, right? So let me go back here. So we already talked about the lead capture page. I showed you a couple different examples. This one collects more data fields, and what they're going to do is give you a presentation on the other side. The more data fields you get, the less conversion rate you get. So the more you ask for, the more information that you ask for, the more data points that you ask for, the least amount of leads that you will get, okay? The least amount of leads that you will get, all right? So, again, I can see that's just my wife's name, but that was me opting in here, right? I can see what's going on, which I really love the way they've got this whole thing set up. I'm very excited to launch my first funnel next month, which is either going to be the 𝗕𝗨𝗢𝗓 or the 𝗕𝗨𝗢𝗓, but it's still the heart health product. We're just finalizing which partners we're moving forward with the fastest. Both funnels will be going up, but I think either 𝗕𝗨𝗢𝗓 or 𝗕𝗨𝗢𝗓 will be this. And I've been teaching, showing people, I first started them showing them 𝗕𝗨𝗢𝗓, then they decided they want to do 𝗕𝗨𝗢𝗓 first. But it doesn't matter, the funnels are the same. So we're selling the same products, it's just with 2 different partner groups, right? That we have, my partners and me have interest in that company. And then this is my own thing, and then I'll be building the body align stuff back here. So this is a tool that I use. This is a tool that I highly recommend. This is a tool that I waited 2 years before I used it. I've used Infusionsoft. I've used Lead Pages. These are the other 2 tools that are out there that are competitors. But I am very, very pleased with the all-around functionality and, again, support and all of that, and the training that is additional training. Of course, you're going to get free training from me that will teach you everything, but also there's enhanced training, again, Expert Secrets book, .com Secrets book, I recommend to everybody. everybody should read those books. 250 some pages per book. Very important. Keep the books around for reference. You need to understand sales funnels. You need to understand proper messaging. You need to understand that if you are the attractive character, if you are the leader of your company and of your product or service, you need to know how to do that. And Expert Secrets is unbelievable to teach you how to do that. Russell has over 1 million people in his email database. He's big on social media. He's growing on YouTube, starting now to grow those channels, starting to grow his Instagram channel. And that's what he does. He just builds funnels and trains people how to use the system, and he does a great job on it. By you getting it through me, you're going to get the extra on top of it, because they are very busy, 40,000 people. They can't handle everybody. Russell is definitely not giving anybody his personal time except for the people that are in the inner circle, which is about $25,000 a year. And they can't even take anybody. They can't even take anybody at this point. They only take 100 people, and it's full, and they got a waiting list. So great thing about being in the system with me is you're going to get my experience, and I've done tens and tens of millions of dollars online, hundreds of thousands of leads, and me and my team, and we're going to be there to help you and give you advice on how to tweak your funnel, how to get it up, and how to get it running. But you've got to get something that you can build your lead capture page, and then also the next thing is you got to have your sales funnel. You got to be able to build an upsell, a one-time offer, the thank you page. In those videos I showed you, I go through this in detail, but let me now go through it very quickly. I'm not going to go into it in detail how I do here. I go into it in great detail here. And then again, when you go back to the last mastermind webinar that I did, here I review everything of those webinars in detail, in pretty good detail. So those two webinars, I would say, are critical for you to watch and take notes and then start implementing, okay? Very, very important. So let's go through a sales page. And I just showed you Russell's. Let me close this down. I just wanted to show you, my wife is like, you made that kind of money just playing around and testing and, tweaking the system? I said, yeah. Because again, folks, if I wanted to just sit at home and be all about myself and not help anybody, I could just do 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a day I could just do ClickFunnels stuff and sell that kind of product. But I'm involved in things that are changing the wellness industry for the better with my partners, and then what I do with what I'm going to be doing with mastermind webinars. And I'm about helping people and being in a blue ocean and not a red ocean of competition where people have the Me Too products and they're competing and trying to battle each other. I've got products that are in the blue ocean, one of them that we have exclusivity on that nobody has this technology. And then the other one that we have one of the best cardiovascular heart products on the planet. And then other products, we have energy, wellness, and all this good stuff. So I'm putting my time into building funnels for my businesses with my partners, okay? Not doing a lot of affiliate marketing. But if I want to just do affiliate marketing, that's what I did, just messing around, figuring out their system and using their products to test it out. And once I seen how it was going, I was like, okay, I'm going to move my stuff in here because this thing is ready for prime time. And again, $360 million in this since 2014. In the book funnel I showed you, everything that Russell does is built on this platform. So if his stuff goes down, our stuff would go down. So he's building all his stuff. The other two people I mentioned before, they don't do that. Infusionsoft is not doing what Russell's doing, and neither is Lead Pages, okay? So this is the funnel that I'm building right now for RG Life. This could become RG Align, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same funnel. So let me show you. So this is my sales page. that I'm working on. And I go through that in detail on those other 2 webinars I showed you on the blog.mastermindwebinars.com. And first I'm getting into my headline and my sub-headline and formulated by top cardiologists. Then I start talking about Dr. Siva, and I'm getting into why our product is superior than everybody else's. Buy now, call to action, money back guarantee. So this is my sales page. Benefits, ingredients, testimonials. It's not completed yet. We still have like 5 or 6 total testimonials we're putting in here. But again, I think in June sometime we'll launch it. Buy now, 30-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. 30 days, they don't like it, they don't see results, they can give it back, we pay them back their money. Options. So this is the sales page with the options, and then here. So this is the sales page. Okay? And I'm still working on it, but that is the sales page. And this is my order form. Right here. I'll do the bump order and all of that, but I'm not going to go through that. I go through that on the other webinars, but this is the order form. I'm just showing you the pages so that you know kind of what we're talking about. This is the special upsell. One thing about wellness products is what you always offer them on the upsell more of what they bought because they already bought it. And about 20% of the people that buy on your main page here that actually follow through here, okay, they will buy this product. They'll buy the upsell of more. And then the one-time offer page, which right now we're still finishing, which we're going to actually, we have a pH-based products, collagen, minerals, and the bump orders, the omegas, and we've got the collagen, minerals, and vitamins. That will be doing a very, very, very low price, one-time offer. And then we ended on the thank you page, which we're still finishing up. Okay, and we might have some link to something else. Okay, but pretty much this is the way we're going, right? You got your sales page, you got your order, and then you got your one-time bump when you do it. And again, those videos I showed you, those webinars, go through it completely. And then you got your upsell. You're always selling the same thing. And when it comes to wellness, and then we're going to have our one-time offer, which will have our three pH products at a very, very beautiful price and a free shipping, and we'll talk about them and why they're superior to other products. And then we thank you page. So let me shut these down real quick. So again, in ClickFunnels, I have the capabilities of doing all this. And here's the thing, folks. A lot of people get paralyzed because they think they can't do things. You can do anything that you set your mind to. If you really, truly set your mind to it and do it, you can do it. And if you can't do it, you need to find a partner that can do it, someone that can help you with this and help you do it, because it's not difficult. I didn't know nothing about programming when I first got on the internet. This is not even programming. This is like drag and drop. I mean, it's so simple. Let me show you. It's ridiculous. Now, it might be a little bit of a learning curve for some people, and they got great videos and great tutorials, but I mean, it's pretty much just me going in here and typing and adding sections. I mean, they've got all the training videos, but it's like a website builder. It's just a page builder, and you're building the pages. And then once you get the hang of it, if I want to have a pop-up, I can have a pop-up, my integration settings. If I need to integrate with the autoresponder, it's all there. And I'm going to be doing a training video fully on ClickFunnels and digging down deep into it. But I mean, Russell has made it, and the ClickFunnels team has made it about as easy as it's going to get, period. Okay? So if you are passionate, I love to build funnels. I love to write copy. I love to do that. That's something that I'm passionate about, so I put the time and effort into learning my skill, even though I'm great at sales and other things that I've done over the years, because I've, put tens of thousands of hours. I almost have 60,000 hours in my craft, but I wasn't like that in the beginning. I didn't know what I was doing. I made a lot of mistakes. So most people don't get anywhere because they don't even start. They don't take action. This system here is going to be one of the more simpler systems out there to help you get up your sales, your complete sales funnel, from your lead capture page to your sales page, your order form, your special upsell, your one-time offer, your thank you, whatever else you want to put in there. Okay? Static websites do not work. They don't even, you get 4, 5, 6, 700% more sales from a sales funnel than you do a static website. That's why I did what I did in the pet industry, when I decided to put a finder in front to get them to look at what I had in that category. Okay? I put a finder where they had to fill out their information and hit find, and then the information showed. And then I could have my salespeople follow up to close the deal. Okay, that's important. On top of having autoresponders and all of that. So this is basically, a sales funnel that I'm working on right now. Everything's being built in ClickFunnels for this sales funnel. And again, I go through it very, very thoroughly through those 2 webinars that I did. And I keep repeating myself because it's really important that you take the time out and watch those 2 webinars, because they're going to give you a great foundation. And then you get the .com secret book and you read that and read it twice. Read it. Take an hour out or a half an hour a night and read it. And then when you get done, read it again. And watch these videos and get that foundational information so you understand how to build or oversee the building or understand the building of your sales funnel for your business that you want to make you millions of dollars a year, or hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, or tens of thousands of dollars a year, whatever your goal is. Okay? I don't put a sales funnel together but to make millions of dollars a year. But I graduated to that, right? I first started out where I wanted to make, 4 figures a month. Then I wanted to make 5 figures. Then I wanted to make 6 figures. I got the pet business up, the pet industry business, where we were doing products and placements of champions. We got that up to almost $700,000-800,000 a month. I think that was one of our highest months, $700,000 or $800,000, and I was spending about $50,000 a month in pay-per-click. Okay, so whatever your goal is, if you don't have these foundational things, your chances of achieving it are very, very slim. Very slim. If you're sitting and taking pay-per-click and sending it just to a regular sales site, a website, and you're not trying to do one-time offers and upsales and bump orders and all of that, your cost per acquisition might not even cover your marketing. You might make no profit. You might spend $10,000 and make $5,000. Okay? But I can spend $10,000 and make $40,000, $50,000. That's the difference between a website, static website, and a sales funnel. Again, a website, you might spend $10,000 in marketing for the month, or $5,000. And if you spend $5,000, make $2,000. If you spend $10,000, make $5,000. But with a sales funnel, I can take $10,000 and make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Big, big difference. And that's why, if you truly want to build a successful business online, you need to understand the sales funnel. You need to understand messaging with email, SMS, webinar. You need to understand that stuff. And either you need to put the time in to learn it, or you need to find a partner that needs to put the time in to learn it. But the one thing I can tell you, you need to be passionate about it. And a sales funnel is the most important, and you're just one sales funnel away. It's the most important thing. what I'm showing you here is critical to your success. Critical, okay? So let's go back to this. This kind of keeps me on track, even though maybe I veer off track a little bit. I'm going to try to end this webinar in the next 15 minutes. So again, we went through that. Now contact manager. So now a lead comes in, right? And you're working that lead to sales. Well, we use a system called Lead Recruiter Pro with a contact management system. And so I could go in here, and I don't even know how this guy got in here, but this is a demo account. I can go in here and I can put notes in here. I can send emails out. I can, set the task to call, all of that. And again, I go through that through those other videos. The first webinar, the very first one on page 3. And then I've got, let me see where I do. I've got another webinar that I really get into that right here. Go through this webinar here and I get into more detail on that. So you could actually just come in and do this webinar and then do that last webinar, because that one will give you a review of all the webinars in between those. And it'll give you good understanding. Get .com secrets, read that book, and you should be ready to rock and roll and start putting your sales funnel online. There's no doubt about it. Now, contact management system, when you're working leads, the one thing that ClickFunnels does not have is a contact management system. Now, the base system of ClickFunnels is $97, and that's giving you basically the funnels. That allows you to build what I just showed you, okay? Now, Actionetics is in Backpack. I pay $297 a month, but you see I'm already making money on this because I can refer it to people. But the thing is if you say you only want the funnels, you've got to have an autoresponder, right? Now, the nice thing about it is it does integrate a lot of things here with the integrations. So you can integrate HTML forms for your autoresponders, or you can integrate any of the other autoresponders like Aweber, Constant Contact. There's a lot of different things in here. I love their Actionetics, but also they don't have really no contact management system. So I use, when I'm ready, and I do use this for my businesses right now. One of our businesses, My Epigenetics, we're using it big time, and we're going after health coaches, wellness professionals, and all of that. But I can move it into my contact manager in Lead Recruiter Pro. And also Lead Recruiter have email campaigns, autoresponders, that you can create your own autoresponders and all of that. And that does integrate. The low price on Lead Recruiter Pro is $30. Unlimited leads. You can have unlimited contacts in here, unlimited autoresponders, no problem there. So I like it because it also has a webinar system in it, and it has an 800 number, and it has the contact management system in it. So if I just go to Constant Contact or one of them, I'm going to pay $15, $20 a month, be limited to 500 contacts. Then they want more money, and then more money, and then more money, and then I basically don't even have a contact management system where I can put tasks. I can add my tasks. I can add events. I can do all of that stuff when I'm in a lead. Okay, when I'm in a lead, I can do that. Okay, and again, these leads shouldn't be in here because this is a demo account, but we'll use them for example. So you got to have a contact management system, and because you're going to be following up and closing your leads from a contact management system. The ones that don't close automatically from your sales funnel, right? You're going to want to, there might be some follow-up. Maybe if you're coaching, you want to get coaching clients or whatever you're doing. If you need to do follow-up beyond the autoresponders and you need to call these people and actually work that lead, then you need to have a contact manager. And we use, I'll even show you real quick so you know I'm a man of my word. What I say I mean and what I say I do. Bodyline Pros. This is the system that we're using. for our one business with the technology. And I can see everything that's going on. When they're opening, watching videos, you can see that's just from the 25th. That's just from today. Okay? So what I teach, I do. And what I teach, I'm building. Like right now, I've got a couple new partners that I'm building some very new businesses, and then I'm taking some older businesses and changing them over and scaling them. So you guys have gotten me in a perfect time as I'm scaling some businesses that are doing well, but also taking some businesses and turning their models around and then going to scale them. So you're going to get to see all that stuff. So you can see, look at what's going on, the 24th. So if you don't have activity, if you don't have leads going into your system, if you don't have things going on with your contact management and you're not working leads, and people are not opening up your assets and all of that stuff, you're really just not even building a business, okay? And again, you can plug in any autoresponder into this, but you need to have an autoresponder. Okay, very important. You got to have a contact manager. You got to have an autoresponder. And again, I use Actionetics, and they call them action funnels. And it allows me, like I'm building here. So if somebody doesn't complete the purchase here, I put them into the prospect list. I add them to my Facebook group, prospect Facebook group. I send them out the first email. I send them out another email 24 hours later to get them to try to complete the order. I send them out a final email, and then I send them out an SMS. And I go here, that's my SMS message. And my integration is with 𝗕𝗨𝗦𝗓, which is a company that integrates, that has unbelievably cheap SMS. Integrates right with ClickFunnels. You just add it in the integration, and then I can select it. So automatically, when I finish the checkout process, my order form, it adds them to the prospect list. It puts them into my Facebook custom audience for prospect. Now my remarketing starts, following them around. Have you ever been on the internet where you went to a site, maybe you were looking at something, or you started an order and you didn't complete it, and all of a sudden you see their banners, you start seeing them following you around? That's what happens here. Then it goes to and triggers the first email. So within first hour, the first second this happens, this happens pretty much immediately, first hour, then 24 hours later, then 48 hours later, and then I give them the final SMS, and I leave them into the prospect list. If they go into the customer list, I remove them from the prospect list, and I remove them from the Facebook custom audience prospect list. Okay? So very, very that you have the capabilities of doing things like this. And again, why I do the suite in ClickFunnels is I want all the tools. I mean, I'm not, if I can't myself personally, and everybody's different, but I spend $300 on a lot of things that don't make me money. So me and my company, we spend money where it makes us money, and this tool is very economical, and there's nothing out there cheaper. There's nothing out there less expensive, okay, that has these capabilities. Nothing at all right? So very important whether you're going to integrate whatever you got with AWeber, constant contact, or eye contact, you got to have contact autoresponder. And again, I think I explained to you why you need to have a contact manager. SMS messaging. Again, I use Actionetics and I integrate 𝗕𝗨𝗦𝗓. Right here. That is an SMS service, which is cool. I mean, again, that's why I did we didn't just do the 97. I went to the suite because I can build my whole business here, all my communication, all my follow-up, my webinars, my affiliate program, all in one system. Without tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars of programming time and more. I mean, it cuts out so much manpower and money to get a funnel up. I mean, literally, I am right now myself, with no help, myself building that RG Life funnel. Okay, I got a couple things that I need from the doctor, like a welcome letter and that, but everything else I have been laying out myself. So this gives a person like me that maybe eventually I needed a developer to do this or someone else to do that. I'm able now to do all of it myself. Webinar services integrate here into this. SMS, actions. I mean, this thing is evolving. They have a full-time team doing nothing but working on this system. And again, they utilize it for their business, which right now is probably over $100 million a year. I mean, right now, this business, ClickFunnels, is doing probably over $100 million a year, over $10 million a month. I mean, in 24 hours, he sold 10,000. We gave away, but shipping and handling, 10,000 of those expert secret books. And now there's over 50, I think, of them. Their goal is to do 1 million. So again, he's building his business on this system, and you got to have that system. So we went over that. SMS, important because you know people do open up their text messages. So you got to have that, and you got to have webinars, right? You got to have a system for webinars, because how are you going to do webinars? And webinars are one of the biggest converting tools. Like if you're doing coaching, they have an excellent training on the perfect webinars, and they do teach that in the .com secret book, and they do go back over it in the expert secret book. The .com secret book, again, is for learning the sales funnel, understanding the messaging behind it, understanding how to be the attractive character, understanding how to tell your story. All of that is in that book, okay? It's a very important book. And then again, if you want to get it, please go to my link. And any of these webinars that you want to watch here, you can actually look at my review of it. You can find that information below it, okay? Always I have that there, all right? So, again, you're going to need a system. Now, there's a reason that I'm using a system, building multi-million-dollar businesses on this system, because I trust it. Because, again, your technology partner can make or break you. We own our own technology. And I got to be honest with you, I'm moving more away from it because of the pains and aches and with programmers and developers and all of that, and the time that you put into it and the money. You know, if you can, that's why, you know, Infusionsoft has, I think, 100 and some thousand users or more. I mean, definitely ClickFunnels is on their trails with no venture capitalists. Pretty awesome. But again, got to have a system to build your business. You got to have a sales funnel if you really, truly want to succeed. And you got to have these 8 components, a webinar system. Right now, you can integrate any webinar system, not any webinar, but EverWebinar, GoToWebinar. You can do all of that in this system. So you can integrate that in here, which lets you do autopilot webinars too. So you got a lot of integration already. Webinar form for GoToWebinar form. I mean, there's a lot in here, okay, that allows you. So a webinar is an important component of your overall business success. You should be doing a weekly webinar with a PowerPoint presentation and perfecting that PowerPoint presentation based on the questions that you're getting from the webinar. Do it on a weekly basis until you make $1 million. Once you do that, you can automate it. You can get it done as a beautiful video. You can get a voiceover, all of that. But for the first year, keep doing that presentation once a week. Every month, you've done $1 million. And keep on tweaking it based on feedback from your target market. So I'm hoping that I brought you value today at another mastermind webinar, or webinar on mastermindwebinars.com. I really do appreciate your time here and that you took the time out to watch it. Thank you very much. We'll be posting this on the blog if you want to watch it again. Also on the Facebook page and also on the YouTube page. And you can definitely go to the blog and like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and join our YouTube channel. It's out on when I do a live webinar or I've got something special to share with people. I do that once in a while where I'll just do a desktop recording and share that, and a lot of good information I'm going to be giving throughout the rest of this year and into next year. So take care of yourself. God bless. Have a wonderful day.